Yeah, he's currently the European Player of the Year, Dave Colclough. Real force to be reckoned with here. And his easygoing manner kind of hides a really shrewd and well-seasoned poker professional.
He certainly mixed it up tonight. We've just had a call from Webb. Haven't seen him do too many of those under the gun. Garber is amenable.
Pass.
Mad Freddy says they're too bad even for 3,000 in the small blind, but Zisselman will tap with the 10 deuce, and we are three-way here for 6,000 apiece.
That must have been really bad.
Guess so.
It'll be action on Zisselman with the 10 deuce of hearts when this flop comes down.
I'll tell you for right.
Oh, you must have been there or thereabouts.
3 diamonds, bright lights tonight.
Check.
And Garber's hit the flop, hasn't he?
15.
Yeah, we've got a couple of big
15,000.
couple of big hands here.
Do I look like a genius though?
David Webb has hit 2 pair on the flop, and that's a pretty big bet.
Under the gun.
Excuse me, 1 pair on the flop. Top pair of 8s, and he's made 15,000. Quick re-raise all in from Stan Garber, who, has he flopped the flush?
He's flopped the flush.
14,000 more.
14,000 more.
He's in a very, very powerful position here. Dave Webb's got to get very lucky to outdraw Stan Garber, but I don't think David's going to be going anywhere. He's not going to be very happy when Stan turns over his hand.
At the music store.
Well, the raise was about 14,000, and David Webb has called very quickly, turned this over. There are a few possibilities for David Webb to win,
That's going to take some beating from here.
but it's easier to write a book of mythology, I think, right now.
Figured he had it.
Stan Garber all in, but in a very strong position to double through here. Turn and river to come. The pot is 79,000.
The last card Stan wants to see here is an 8. And that's enough for Stan to be nailed on to win this pot.
Yeah, safe enough.
I don't know if I could put this
Webb now
together.
drawing dead, and Garber with a double through when the immaterial river card comes down. Another diamond only makes Stan's hand a little better. And Gary Jones, that actually could be a big switch in the momentum, couldn't it? Garber a little bit out of danger, but a chink in Webb's armor?
Absolutely. This is the first pot of any size we've seen David lose. Let's see if it rattles his confidence or not. One of the things that a lot of professionals do and the internet qualifiers don't have is the ability to bounce straight back from a setback. Let's see if David can do that.
Garber dealt 2 diamonds on the off, and the 3 more on the flop made him the unbeatable flush. Webb picked up a pair but could do no more. Stan Garber with 5 diamonds makes an ace-queen high flush. And that is nearly level par. Cards coming out now. 5 and 10,000 are the blinds. That's put 15,000 in these pots before the players see their cards. And that's starting to get serious stakes. Colclough, he's found the ace-9 under the gun and says, I've only got 1 bet left. Strong and to the center.
Pass.
It's a raise of about 30,000, folded around now to Garber, who will have to put in a big chunk of his stack if he wants to call. Nobody does. Give the money to Dave Colclough, and he shows the ace.
No, I'm never going to get here.
In some places, the internet players have forced us to change our style, but in other places, the internet players have actually taught us something or two about. Certainly, the way they play is more aggressively, and the pots are bigger. And I think now, perhaps a lot of the pros will play a lot more aggressively and bet larger amounts.
Well-timed raise from David Colclough keeps him in it. Fair enough, he might have raised with any 2 from that position, with the blinds coming round, and he'll have to stick 10,000 back into this pot for the next hand.
I'm not worried. You got no cards, you can't do anything.
Currently in 5th position out of 5.
Pass.
He's happy to be here, but I think he'd like some more chips.
Gonna raise it to 25.
Raise to 25,000.
That's a pretty
Pass.
big raise. Alex Zisselman, 25,000 with the
Pass.
ace-king in second position. And of course, Colclough now, only about 45,000,
Call.
sticking in the 15. He does not have many back. Colclough with the queen, king of hearts. This could be a trap for him, Gary. He's up against an ace-king.
Yeah, especially if a king comes down, he could be in all sorts of pain.
The pot is already 55,000. Neither player has helped. Situation now where there's more in the
All
pot than
in.
in Colclough's stack. He says it's too many to leave behind and sticks them all in. Is he going to get a call here?
I think so. I think his problem is he hasn't quite got enough chips to bully Alex off the pot.
Stop and go from David Colclough, but he couldn't take Zisselman off, and he knows he's in trouble, Gary.
Yeah, he knows once that call's come down, he's in all sorts of pain. He just doesn't realise just how bad it is. Now the ace-king's come over, he realises he's in all sorts of trouble.
And this looks like the end of the Welshman. He's all in, and only a queen at this stage can save him from extinction.
Supposed to.
That's not it. That's no help. River to come. Only 3 cards in the deck here for Dave Colclough right now. He's pretty calm. I guess he's used to getting knocked out at tournaments.
Absolutely. He's been here before. He knows there'll be another tournament another time.
That's the river. No help for David Colclough. And El Blondie has just been dyed out of this tournament. Dyed in the wool there. He played quite a lot of hands, Gary.
Yeah, he tried to mix it up quite early and never really got started.
Look at that hand one more time. That king-queen just too pretty for Colclough to throw away, but he was never ahead and could not pick up a match to the board. At the end, pair of sixes with the ace, ekes out pair of sixes with the king, but an inch is as good as a mile in poker.
All seemed to go pretty wrong from the word go, actually. When I had the hands, I didn't get called, and when I didn't have the hands, I did get called. What can I say? They thoroughly outplayed. I played bad. They played good.
Late night in London here. The PartyPoker.com European Open on 5. And American Alex Zisselman trying to power his way from the final 4 to the final table, but not
Pass.
with a 7 deuce.
Pass.
Sometimes referred to as the worst cards in Texas Hold'em.
Call. Check.
Well, Manfredi's giving a free flop here with the ace and the big blind, Gary.
Yeah, he's making the same mistake that Stan did before. Let's see if he gets punished for it.
Check.
Check to Manfredi, who's got the top pair. Is he going to slow play? No.
10,000.
Bet of 10,000, and that may end this quickly. Garber has nothing at all.
Pass.
Not
Give-
being made to pay for the...
What I think it is, but I think I hit it right now. Yeah. You hit a great hand. I could still hit it.
Nose better?
That's better.
Lines, please.
Cards round now, 2 apiece. Zisselman with the big blind. And it is Mr. Victoria, a Western Canadian, David
Pass.
Webb, who's folded up shop, as has Garber from the button.
Pass.
Walk around, give the money to Zisselman. Gary Jones, do you think these players are playing too timidly in from their button positions, or well, in general, or?
Yeah, I think the guys are playing a bit too timid, both on the button and in the small blind. Too many walks going on here. You need to constantly be putting the pressure on when the blinds are this high.
The top 3, David Webb, Zisselman, and Manfredi, have gotten very close in chips. There's virtually no line between them.
Stan Garber once again